guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be my top favorite brushes. I was gonna do like a top 10, but I actually didn't even count and it's definitely over 10. But anyways, I apologize for them not being clean because I used them today, because these are the ones that I just pick up every day and I always go to. A couple of them are new. They're like the newer line of the Morphe, the E series, the Elite series. So these are like new and improved and they're different colors. So these are very similar to the old ones. They're just, they're a little bit denser feeling, but dense in a good way that they still move. I find they blend everything so beautifully. I love the new improved Elite series from Morphe. So anyway, so let's start with this one. This is the Morphe E31 and I've always loved the original. So that's this. This is a big flat top foundation brush for cream and works beautifully. So let's do all the Elite series because I have a lot from that collection that I really love. So this is the Morphe E41 and it's a huge, look at the size of it next to my head. It's a huge fluffy brush. So what I really like to use this for, I enjoy bronzing my décolleté a lot with this, especially when I do self-tan, and right now I'm really pale and probably my face is probably darker than my arms. Yeah, I need to self-tan tonight. But yeah, I like to kind of like bring everything down with this. I also really love this to brush off your bake. So a lot of people make a mistake after you bake, and especially if you let it set for a long time, if you take off your bake with a small brush, what's gonna happen is like parts of it are going to come off more than others and it's just gonna look patchy and weird. Take my advice, take it. So yeah, this I really enjoy brushing off my bake with it, or just like kind of applying a little bit of bronzer or loose powder. This is awesome. Next is the Morphe E51 brush, and I love this brush for blush. So you can see it's tapered and it's a really nice size just to kind of get right there in the apple and whoosh, bring it up. Ooh, look at that highlight, girl. Yes. Anyways, yes, love this one, the E53. Now on to the E57, right there. It's sideways. So I love this to place down my contour. A lot of these sort of flat top, they used to be called like foundation brushes. I don't know who would use this for a foundation brush, but anyways, this is like, I like the size of it because it's a lot shorter. And I don't know, I haven't found a brush that's this particular size ever. If you have found one, let me know. But anyways, I love to use this for my contour, placing even sometimes my highlight. This is a beautiful product for placing foundation, just a bunch of products of putting it on your face. Because of the size of it, you could be very accurate in where you put it. Next is the Morphe E49. There you go. Ooh, look at it's twirling. Oh, doing a runway walk. Anyways, yeah, this I really like to set my under eye concealer with. It's a good size, it's a perfect job, it's fluffy enough, it's dense enough. Oop, there's some powder, can you see it? Told you I use them every day. Next is the E55, and I really like to bake with this because you can get really, like, after you put the lines on the side of your nose, or however you decide to contour your nose, and then you want to put a bake up really close to it, so it did I just go cross-eyed? Really close to it, so the two like have a contrast, and it makes your nose you can make it very narrow. Just like hit myself in the face. Okay, so yeah, here going down the nose, it's perfect to put a loose, like a translucent powder. This guy, yes. Now on to Smith brushes. These brushes, first of all, are so pretty. I don't know, there's something about them that I love. And so what's really cool about Smith brushes and the handle stays, it's like a hypoallergenic thing. So you could actually like take your product, the end of this, and dip it in. Like if you ever see on Instagram, really popular to do that sort of dot contour. But sometimes if you use specific brushes, they can like harbor bacteria and stuff. But this one is not, it's hypoallergenic, and you could use it on your face to place dots and you won't get bacteria. And did I say that? Yes, that's what it does. And on top of it, the brushes are phenomenal. So this is the Smith 112, this guy right here. And I like to use this after I bronze my whole face. I like to take just a little bit and go right there, just to darken it up. I have another brush in here, like a second option. I love both of them for kind of different reasons. So the Smith 112, so good for that. Love it, love it, love it. Another Smith brush, this is the 247 right here, and here it is to the side. So this is a beautiful kind of, it's like a crease brush, but I kind of, because it's really long and it's flat too, so I like to put this, actually I did it today, let me kind of show you. I like to put this right in here and then smoke it out gently. This does such a beautiful job doing that. I haven't found another brush that quite does what this does. Amazing. 247 Smith. Okay, this is the Smith 301 brush. Right there. I'm not exactly sure if this is a lip brush. I think it is because it feels like that type of a brush, but that's what I use it for anyways. If you could see this little curvature and it's flat, look how, let me try to show you. So if you were to put, oh, wrong way this way. It has such this curve that it just kind of goes with your lip here, like perfectly, like amazing. So I've never actually really loved a lip brush, but this one, Okay, last brush from Smith is the 203 brush. Look how, can we focus? Could we focus? This brush is so tiny and short and fine and amazing for eyeliner, for gel eyeliner. Why am I yelling? I get so passionate about brushes. Yeah, gel eyeliner, or even to use this for if you're doing like a softer liner with shadow. So easy. Love this. Two brushes are from Eve Pearl, these two guys. So the first one is the Fan Highlight 204. Okay, so there's something about Eve Pearl's brushes. I mean, she has so many phenomenal products. You guys know I'm obsessed with her HD foundation. Like, it's probably my favorite. Anyways, so this brush is like kind of like the other one. I said a little bit like putting it in here, but the difference with this one is that whenever, so you guys know I'm a dry girl, my face is really dry, and it tends to get very dry in this area for some reason, and of course that's highly annoying when you're doing a lot of products and contouring. But this brush does not, like when I put a really dark color, it never gets darker in one place, like where you're dry, more dry, and then lighter where you're not. A lot of times that happens for me, so I have to be very careful of what brush I'm using when my skin is really, really dry. So this brush does it. It has a nice little fan, like smaller fan on the other side, so it's dual ended, which is cool. This is also a nice little blush brush, like if you want to really have a larger highlight and then you want just a tiny bit of blush in here and then your contour, this works really well. But this side I'm obsessed with. Obsessed. This one is the Duo Contour Blender. So it has a double side, this one to put the product on your face and this one to blend it. So yeah, if you can see, it's so densely packed and they're at so many different heights. Like, you probably can't tell on the camera, but yeah, it feels so good. Like, I literally would just like put this all over my face and massage it because it's that good. There's something about this brush. All right, let's go on to a couple of Royal and Langnickel. This first one is the number BX80. This is from their Revolution series, this guy right here. And here it is turned. So this I really like to pack on product on my lid. It's the perfect size to, as you can see, it also is really nice. You wouldn't think of it because it looks like a big brush, but it's really nice to smoke out the lower lash line because it is so thin, and because it's long, you have a lot of wiggle room to play with. So I really like that brush. Next is from the Silk Pro line, and this is the Synthetic Pointer Liner BC441. Okay, so this is for me way too big for like a liner brush, as you can see here. But what I like to do when I do a cut crease and I want to start making that line more blended upwards, but you don't want to use a large brush because then it's going to go down on the lid, and that's the part you don't want to really blow out. So this one does a really nice job of like just kind of starting to do the work for you, and then you could go with a bigger brush and it's going to make it a lot easier. Next, from Royal and Langnickel, this is the Precision Angular. Now this is actually from a set. I actually really like this, like a whole sort of face set. This one I like really in particular, but I don't like it for the face so much. I like it for my eye. I love this one to put either concealer, if I'm doing a really light wash of concealer on my eye to prime it, or with primer. It's that perfect size to get really quick, just like I just keep hitting myself with these brushes. Be nice to me, I love you. Yeah, so I really like this one. All right, so next are 2 brushes from OPV Brushes or OPV Lashes on Instagram. And it's these 2 right here, this guy, whoop, and this guy, whoop. They don't actually have a name because they come in a set, like a pretty large set. The whole collection is really nice, but these ones in particular, I die for nose contouring. Like, it has made my life so much easier. This one is a little smaller than this one. As you can see, you do the line, blend, 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 and then take the white, or not white, take a lighter color and down the middle. So easy. And the great thing about these, all of these brushes, the kind of like artiste type of brushes, are that you waste no product. Like, that's one thing you have to kind of get used to when you use these brushes. If any of you have used them, you know what I'm talking about. They do such a great job of really putting the product on your face and not soaking up in the brush, so you use a lot less product. And yeah, love these. The next 2 are from Sigma, and you guys know this one. You probably heard it a million times. This is the E25. Again, dirty. I don't know why I keep saying it because they all are. But yeah, this is an amazing crease brush. I'm sure you guys have heard about this 8 million times on YouTube because it is that good. And then the next one is the E06. This is the winged eyeliner. So I prefer the Smith brush for using like a liquid liner because it's like shorter, but this one I really like when I use a softer eyeliner, or when I blend it out with a crayon, or if I do it with a powder, you know, like an eyeliner with eyeshadow. Yeah, I really love this one for that. It's beautiful. It makes your wing nice and easy. Love. The last one is a little odd. Well, it's not odd. This just has never happened to me. So you know when you buy any sort of drugstore makeup, not all of them, but a lot of them come with those little mini sponge brushes or a little brush, whatever. I actually take it back. There is one brush that comes in the Anastasia palette, but it's obviously not drugstore, and it's a really beautiful palette. Okay, so well, I had bought the Milani brow color. It's like the one that kind of looks like Anastasia's. It's in a tub, which is, by the way, it's an amazing product. It's a very close dupe to Anastasia's Dip Brow, and I love it. And the blonde color is amazing because it's not too warm. Anyways, off subject. This comes with the product, and this is such an amazing brow product. Like, I can. I really like mine to be very stiff, as you can see. Oh, makeup on the hand always. Yeah, I like to be very stiff because I feel like it does a better job with working with a sort of a pomade type of product. And this, it's dual-ended, has the little, you know, to comb out. Oh, it's so good. Like, I literally want to buy another one. I mean, I do love the product itself, don't get me wrong. I love it. It's amazing. It's, like I said, it's a very close dupe to Anastasia's, but just for this brush, it's so good. And it's small, which is nice. You can like throw it in your purse. So yeah, that is it. Those are all my favorite brushes. It's very hard to limit them down to even that amount because I know it was a lot, but it was even hard. And those are the ones I really do use every day. And I will leave all of the descriptions for all of them down below so you can check them out. And with the links, and I do have coupons with a couple of them. And yeah, that is all for today. And I'll see you guys later. Love you. Bye.